started with Canva. So the first thing that you want to be aware of is making sure that you are in the Lake Region High School account, because if you're not in it, then that means that a lot of the images and fonts won't be available for you. So the way to figure that out is to look on the left-hand side. If it says LR right here in Lake Region High School, then you are all set. However, if you don't have that, then you need to either look in one of the library resource guides that I provide to you, or maybe check Schoology and see if your teacher has provided an invitation link on their page for you. So when you're on the main page, some of these features are going to be really important. So if you look on the left-hand side, it says projects right here. If you have created any projects in the past and you want to have access to them again, you'll want to click on that and it will bring you to your folder of all the ones that you've made. The other thing that you might want to look at is here where it says Design Spotlight. So this means that these are all the different kinds of projects that you can make that are probably the most popular and the ones that you're typically going to use. Ones that I suggest that you're probably going to want to know about would be like presentations if you're making slideshows, video editor for if you want to make videos, and then over here logos is really important for sophomore year, but then posters and flyers and social media, and then the QR code are ones that you'll probably be using in your school career. So knowing that these exist are going to be really helpful for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a design and I'm going to make a flyer right here. So you could type in whatever you're making or do like a custom size, which is down here. So I'm going to click on flyer. And then I'm going to look at these templates. So these are all pre-made templates that you can click on, and that will give you a starting point. You can describe what you're looking for. So maybe you want something that is about like sports. I would type in sports and it would pop up all the ones that are related to sports. So I'm just going to click on this first one right here. I'm going to make mine based on summer. And so if I want to edit any of this, all I have to do is like click on it and change it. So maybe instead of hello Laker summer, I'm going to say hello Lakers. And then I'm going to move these text boxes around. I can also highlight them, and then I can change the size by pulling on it right here. So this is one way that you can kind of customize it. If I'm in the design, I can also look at like the different styles, and maybe I want to work with like specific color palettes here. So that's an available tool for you. Elements are really like my favorite ones. I think it is really easy to use, and it kind of is like the fun part of graphic design. So there's almost like unlimited options here, from like little stickers that you can add to photos, videos, audio, little frames. So if I kind of put this frame right here, what it does is it leaves this space for me to add a photo. So let's say I want to add this photo, I can just drag it over, and now here I have some palm trees right here. Another cool feature is the editing the images. So if I click on edit image right here, here are some AI tools that I can use. I love the background remover. So if I click on it, what it does is it removes the background and it looks as if these palm trees were like a part of my current photo rather than the original one. But there's a lot of these different ones. You can put on filters and play around with it. So these are really interesting and fun to play with. And you can just search for various elements. So maybe I want to have like a beach ball for my beach theme. And then I can just drag over whatever one that I'm interested in. The text is really great as well. So these are like pre-designed text that you can just click on and you can drag over, and then you can edit and change either the font, or you can change the color and the size. You can also even animate things now. So if I click on animate right here, I can say like pop, and then that means that this is kind of like a mini like video that like once I upload it somewhere, that text will now move. And you can do that with other things as well, like the images and the elements. Uploads right here, that would be if you have like a photo on your phone and you want to add it to your design, then you can upload it there. You can also upload something else from like the internet as well. Just make sure that it's copyright free. So that would be like something from Pexels or Pixabay. You can freehand draw, and then you can also click on like the apps here. So these are like additional things. So if you were making a slideshow and you wanted to embed a YouTube video, what you could do is you could find the YouTube app and do that. Something that's really cool that I kind of want to point out to you is the Magic Media. So this is their like built-in AI. So if I wanted to type in something like a shark with a hat, and I want it to be a watercolor image, I can then choose what size I want it to be and then have AI generate me this brand new image with a shark with a hat. And so this is something that I have used in the past when I'm trying to find an image that I might not otherwise be able to locate. So I'm going to just drag this one onto here. If I got too many images going on over here. So here's my shark, and then I could remove the background if I wanted to. If I wanted to have more images similar to this shark, I could also click on this and then say generate more like this. And then I could also generate an AI video. This is in its early stages, so you're not going to get more than maybe like 3 to 5 seconds of a video though. So this is like baby science right here. Another thing that you can do is you can resize and switch. So what that means is that if I made a flyer and now I want to take that same information and put it on my club Instagram page, I can click on Instagram post. I could also customize it to any size that I want. Maybe I want to actually turn my flyer into a slideshow or a video. I could do that as well and select that, but I'm going to hit continue. And I could copy and then resize, which means that I have a flyer and I have an Instagram post. But I'm going to just say resize this design so that I just now only have an Instagram post. So here's my resized design. And now I can download this and I can add it to my library Instagram page. So the next thing that students always ask me is, okay, I've made my design. How do I put this onto Schoology, or how do I actually like put this somewhere else? So if you want, you could take a screenshot. That's a very easy way to do it. However, you would get more options if you click on share. And then you could share your design in the same way that you would with Google Docs. So you could add somebody's email and send it to them. You could just have them view it, but they could also edit it with you. And this is great for like group projects. So you could add people. You could also do a collaboration link. So you would have to set your permissions here, and then you can copy your link and email it or put it on Schoology. The other thing that I would suggest doing is hitting download. So because I have that animation now, it's going to turn it into a video. If I want to turn it into a PDF or like a JPEG or something, that would then remove like my animated words. You could also set it as a transparent background, which means that my sunset would be kind of like removed and all that I would have are kind of like my elements and my text. So it just kind of depends on what you're doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit download. And then what it's going to do is it's going to send it to my downloads folder. Now I have a setting on my toolbar that all my downloads kind of go in one spot. You can see it pop up now right here. And now I can click on it and I can send it anywhere I want to. You are probably going to have to click on Finder and then search for it. So you're going to want to know what the name of your file is. Mine was automatically made as Lakers, but before you download it, you might want to say something like Hello Laker Project. And that way, when you click on Finder, you can actually find your image that you made. So this is kind of like the basics of using Canva. There is so much more to it. If you need help, though, you can feel free to come by the library.